Well, it sure doesn't look like Canada. This video I'm going to show you about what it's like traveling to Mexico, Puerto Vallarta during COVID. Hey guys, welcome back. Yeah, my name is Chris. I am from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And yes, that is right. I am actually in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico during the pandemic. Now, for a lot of people that might not know, you can travel outside of Canada, be it for work, and you can do it for pleasure. But they ask you that you have to basically quarantine for 14 days, which makes it very hard for everybody. Now, in some provinces, especially in Alberta, what they have done is they've made it where you can fast track. And how the fast track works is that I'll have to quarantine for 2 days, okay, and get a fast test. When those results get back, if I'm good to go, I can go back to work. Okay, I don't have to quarantine. On condition that after 5 days, I got to go and get another test. No big deal. Okay. In the States, I know they have to take a COVID test before they can leave the country, okay? But for us, we kind of do it after. Okay, now if you look online, this was the biggest thing for me. You look online, and all you can find out is everything for Canada, okay? I found out for Mexico, Puerto Vallarta area, that the World Health Organization cleared them for travel. Okay, that's all I could find. I couldn't find what was going to happen when I went to the airport. I couldn't find anything. So this video I'm going to tell you what happens. All right, so we arrive at Calgary Airport, International Airport. The first thing they're going to do after you check in is they're going to take your temperature, and by taking your temperature, it's a camera. You stand in front of it. They take your temperature. If you're clear, great. You walk through. You do the regular customs as we all do. Okay. Inside the airport, I found it was very spaced out. Everybody was kind of, some people were grouping together, other people weren't, and it was fine. Okay, you get onto the plane now. Now the plane, they're not doing the business of every other seat. No one sits beside you, anything like that. No, don't fool yourself. They fill the plane, which they kind of have to. Okay, we took the plane from Calgary to Toronto. And Toronto was, I'll tell you, it was rats in a bucket. There was no social distancing or nothing. We had a layover there for about an hour and a half, and everybody was everywhere. Okay, so we tried to find a nice little corner to hang out in, wait for our plane, then suddenly boarding. Now, once again, there is a full plane. Okay, now you are required to wear your mask on the plane full time, unless you're eating or drinking, of course. So I guess if you eat or drink for 5 hours, and then you don't have to wear a mask, right? Just kidding, but you get what I'm saying. Now, here's where it gets interesting. So we arrive in Puerto Vallarta. Okay, you go collect your bags, and if anybody knows or has been to Mexico before, you go get your bags, you go up to this little booth, and there's a button. If it turns red or green, okay, red your search, green you walk through. Okay. The only difference this time was, okay, we didn't get our temperature checked, but at that button, there's a guy standing there. And the guy asks you a few questions, you know, where are you going, how long you're staying, and requests for you to hit the button. You hit the button, you're in Mexico. So there's nothing, okay, which I found was kind of peculiar. but you know, is what it is. Now, then you go through the gauntlet, and if anybody doesn't know what the gauntlet means, the gauntlet is as soon as you leave that secure area, you're gonna have people on you, timeshare people, cab people and stuff. You got to rush your way through it to get where you're going. All right. So that's getting into Mexico. Okay, it's not that bad. All right, everyone's wearing masks when you go to places, go into stores and that. You might have to. You're in Puerto Vallarta. You're definitely required to wear a mask, and they might give you hand sanitizer that you got to use and all that stuff. So it's kind of the same as home. All right. Nothing different. What I did notice is, unlike, depending where you're at, and this is more geared for Canadians, I'm pretty sure whatever city or town you're in, there are restaurants closing, there's shops closing up, you know, there's a lot of vacancy. I don't see that here. Everything's open. And it looks like they're doing well. Markets, they're a little bit hungry because there's not as many tourists, so you have to barter a little bit more, which is fine. That's nature of the beast, and it's fun to do. But everything is going. Now, currently in Puerto Vallarta, they do have that everything closes. They kind of have a curfew. Everything closes at about 8:30. Well, Puerto Vallarta is about a half hour away from us. And that's only for Puerto Vallarta. So if you go to Bucerias or anything, everything's open. Okay, so it's a little different. Now, some people are probably wondering about like the resorts. Well, the resorts are only at 30% capacity. Okay, the resort we're staying at, formerly called Rancho Banderas. You have to remember the majority of people here are either Canadian or American. A lot of people are walking without masks, but remember you're outside. But all the staff have been wearing masks and trying to mind distance, and been very obliging and very happy to see us. Now, one question some people might ask is, what about going to a show like the Pirate Ship there or Rhythms of the Night? Okay. Well, I'll tell you, some things have changed. When you go to do the Pirate Ship, you actually have to go through security, just like an airport, which was interesting. When you get onto the ship, you're expecting them to do 30% occupancy. No, it's full occupancy. So, you know, be prepared. Everyone's drinking, everyone's eating. Be prepared that it's tight quarters. All right, so if you're uncomfortable with that, I would advise not booking things like that. The same thing when you go on to go Rhythms of the Night, and Rhythms of the Night's by this one tour company where you go across. Basically, you take a boat ride across out of Puerto Vallarta. You go have a nice dinner, and it's almost like a Cirque du Soleil show. Yeah, social distancing. It's it's full capacity. Okay, they took 4 ships out there, and all 4 ships were full. So I do give warning, if you're a little uncomfortable, maybe don't book those things. Okay, but at the resorts aren't full. So if you're the type of person that likes to go and hang out at the resort for the whole day, or for your whole week or 2 weeks, you're gonna be perfectly fine. They're not booking up the restaurants as much because there's not as many people. But I'll tell you this, don't be scared to come to Mexico. If you mind your P's and Q's, bring your own hand sanitizer and everything, and watch your distance, you'll be fine. But that's my own personal. So it's totally up to you guys. But yeah, I mean, it's beautiful here. The people are very, very happy to see us. As Canadian, for some of the ships or tours that we did do, okay, we were the first Canadians to be down here. You see a lot of Americans though, and they've been very happy to be here and everything. So yeah, guys, if you want to take a trip, if you have the extra cash, yeah, come on down. Now this video is not sponsored by anybody. I'm not getting paid to do this video. I'm just doing it on my own accord. So if you like it, hey, please do me a favor and click the like button and subscribe here. I'm just starting out. And when I get back, I'll go through the whole process when I'm quarantined for 2 days on what happens when I get back. All right? So either way, guys, hey, stay safe. Stay safe. Take care. I'll talk to you. We'll see you soon in the next video.